Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about why house prices rise. We see it all the time. The prices of houses in many areas of the world have continually risen. I live in Toronto, and where I live, the prices of houses have skyrocketed. And I'm here today to fully explain why this happens. It's actually a really simple process, but I'm going to break it down into some common knowledge and some common terms that we can all understand. And I'm basically going to try and explain it in as simplified of a way as possible. Let's get right to it. Let's say that you have a house that goes for sale, okay? Now, if that house is worth, we're just going to go in sort of most likely terms. If the house is worth $800,000 and the house is for sale, the homeowner will likely have an asking price on the house of $800,000. Even if they put the asking price higher or lower, the homeowner wants $800,000 in order to actually get rid of the house, in order to actually complete the sale. That's the number in their mind, okay? So, if there's one person that wants to buy the house, then it's a very simple process. The one person pays the homeowner $800,000 and gets the house. It's actually really, really easy. But what happens is, and that's if the supply and the demand are basically equal. That's if the supply is that there's one house available and that the demand is there's one person that wants to buy the house. But if there's a higher demand than supply, the price just goes crazy. So if there's a higher demand than supply, meaning if there are, let's say, 5 potential buyers for the house, 5 people that want to buy the house, and there's only one house for sale, then what happens is the price goes up, and I'll tell you why. So those 5 people know that the house is worth $800,000. They know that the homeowner wants $800,000. But each of them is thinking, well, what's everyone else going to give? What are the other four people going to give? What are the other 4 people going to offer? And they don't know what everyone else is going to offer, so they have to offer more than what the home is worth in order to actually get the sale. They want a for sure sale. So they think, what is the most that I'm willing to pay for this house? Not what it's worth, but what am I willing to pay for this house? Let's say that someone in the group of 5 says, I'm willing to pay $825,000. They offer $825,000. The homeowner says, yes, that's way more than what I wanted. $825,000, here's the house. That's how the sale goes. The house was oversold by $25,000 because the demand was higher than the supply. There's one house for sale. There were 5 potential buyers that wanted the house. Okay, so what happens is this one little sale actually drives up the prices of the other houses in the area. Okay, so when another house goes for sale in that area, they look at the recent sales. Okay, everybody takes a look at the recent sales in the area to figure out what the house is worth. That's part of, how it's done, the comparables, as they say in real estate terms. So basically, they look at all of the other houses in the area, and guess what they see? They see that house that they thought was worth $800,000 selling for $825,000. So what happens is they list their house at $825,000, or whether they ask more or less money for it, the homeowner knows that they want $825,000 for this second house for sale in the area, because they think it's worth $825,000 due to the recent sale. As long as the house is a very similar size and a similar style, okay? So once again, let's say 5 people come to the table, 5 people want to buy this one house. They're not going to offer $825,000. They're going to offer $860,000 because they want the house. They want to make sure that they receive the house, okay? So they offer more than what the house is worth in order to compete with the other buyers. 5 people are trying to buy a house. There's only one house for sale. You got to give more money. It's the only thing that you can do to get the house, okay? So now the house sells for $860,000. And this continues on. The third house goes for sale in the area. The third homeowner, because of the recent sales, thinks that their house is worth $860,000 because, if it's a similar size and style. So once again, let's say 10 people come to the table to buy the house. One house for sale, 10 people want to buy it. The winner has to give more money. It's what has to happen. So one person says, I'm going to pay $900,000 for the house. The homeowner says, woo! I got $900K for a house that's only worth $860,000, which in reality is only worth $800,000. So the homeowner's happy, the buyer's happy because they can afford the 900 and they get the house that they want. So everybody's happy. And that's how the prices of houses have continually risen. It's just a continual chain, okay? It's literally that simple. At the end of the day, people are willing to pay whatever they can afford for a house combined with what they think the house is worth. And the value, the worth of houses has continually gone up due to inflation. Of course, that's one key factor, but that's just a tiny piece of the pie. If it was only about inflation, houses would have only gone up a little bit, but they have skyrocketed in many areas of the world simply because, you know, there's a higher demand than supply for houses. There's only one house for sale. There's 5 to 10 potential buyers for that house. And with that being said, that's why the prices have gone up. It's literally that simple. In this video, I just wanted to explain it to you and talk to you about why house prices rise and why they have gone up over the last several years. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.